So how is it how is it going? This is right after I died, right? Right? So the situation is the same, or no? I think the stats went back to normal. Coronation. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne for Queen AVL, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens to you at your coronation. Let's get this over with. Okay. What shall we call the nobles in? What kind of coronation should be held for the monarch? The patricians will smooth over any bad feelings with bribes. Proceed with a religious ceremony that honors the ninth god. Throw the monarch into the river. Outdated traditions. There's no need for a coronation at all. Okay, you can vote. You can vote with the letter. Fuck the monarchy. Stand vote. Yes. I would choose D. Ah. C. Okay. Okay, C. We're starting in good spirits, I see. Okay. I should have taken my swimsuit. It is decided the monarch will be thrown in the river. Stability is now civil. Authority is now dubious. Let me get changed out of my nice robes. Forget I'm not throwing you in the river, but the pretender that killed you. Are we? Wait. What? No, you're throwing me in the river. No, I mean, wait, yeah, I guess this guy isn't me. But how do you roleplay as someone that isn't you? When you climb back up the banks, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? Deep. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reigns... You know what, actually? Actually, it would be a nice practice because I have a huge problem... role-playing and drawing characters that are not me. So that would be a nice practice to actually role-play as someone who's not me for once, you know? I could absolutely do that. I need practice because I want to play D&D eventually. But I really don't want to get into a D&D campaign and just play my Sona, you know? Where was he from again? The patricians? I think it was the patricians. Yeah. Because I married the patrician hair. You're new and unproven. The nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their own puppet, Clement, in your place. Oh, I don't need the controller. Hair. I don't know how you pronounce it. How can I stop them? To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir. Heir. Alright, right, I remember. You don't pronounce the H. For some fucking reason. Kaizomi, thank you! Weed. Thank you for the 9 months. Enjoy the A scan. Thank you for the support. Do you want to join the game?
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui, ah. D'accord. Tu veux venir jouer? Tu veux venir jouer? Tu peux juste, taper dans le chat. Et ça rejoint automatiquement. Si tu veux, hein. French Trico. Oh, c'est Arco! C'est Arco! En français. Le Pokémon plante. Let's go. Oh, and it disappeared at the right timing. Let's go. You got the French Trico, Jesse. Congrats. Oh, Azidian is joining. I hope it worked. You have to add your pronouns. Yeah, it's gonna give you a they them pronoun. But it's okay. It's okay. To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you are worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. My question is this: when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? As a peacekeeper. Yeah, you're already in, Elzilian. You should be in, yeah. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's stability as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty! How do I see the nobles list? Elzidian joined the chiefs of the north with Jess. Welcome. Welcome to the game. You don't choose the game, it's random. You don't choose the team, it's random. You're the blue. You're part of the blue. So there are two players in the north. Chiefs. Broke as shit. Relatable. Lord Patrician Alice. We did it. By the nymph, we had to pull some strings, but we got you that crown. Just as I said we would. Now just remember to uphold your end of the deal. You're not really a monarch. More like an employee of the patricians. What if I governed for the good of the whole kingdom? Employee. That would be completely against the spirit of our deal. We'd be forced to take drastic action. Now introduce yourself to the rest of the council. But don't forget what I told you today. Introduce yourself to the chiefs of the north. Chief Jesse Moo. Good luck in the days ahead, your greatness. You'll need it, dealing with us a lot. Countess Icy Platinum. With the golden drip. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, your majesty. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. What do you think? Will they be a good little monarch and do as they're told? Too early to tell, but I have a bad feeling. We should have a backup plan just in case. The patricians. Swear to God. What happens again? End season. End of the first season. Alright. Time for the scheme. Nestor of the unfortunately Alice family, well known as Navy Admiral, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, muttering in frustration. Fellow patricians of the coast, I have it on good authority that Monarch Nari plans to betray us. Crown me! And I'll keep my promises. Maybe move yourself so you don't cut off the names. Oh, I'm in the middle of the thingy. Right. Where should I put myself? Where is my face anyway? Bottom left? Bottom left. Bottom left behind the... There's nothing usually here, right? We should be safe here. Alright, time to vote for the one patrician. Democracy. Ah! Who's the patrician again? Alice. Ah. Corruption. Goal, lower authority. No, Arzidian, you're in the north. It was the Greens. The Greens' turn to vote. When it's your time to vote, the vote will be either white or blue. Don't worry, it's okay, it's okay. It's your first time playing, it's okay. Okay. So the patricians want to lower authority. The patricians plan to turn the throne into a commodity that can be bought and sold at will. First, they must ensure that the rule of law is crumbling. Oh, I love neoliberalism. I love Macron. To advance their scheme, who is Will? Who? To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Okay. Scheme. Okay, now it's the blue, the turn of for the blue. Oscar of the Elzidian White Rose clan, charismatic political mastermind, stands precariously on a long house cross beam, droning as if in a trance. Trance? Chiefs of the North! We all know I should be on the throne, not this impostor. Monarch Nari. How do we make that happen? Now you can vote. Now the blue votes for a goal. What will you choose? Intimidation? Yeah, that makes sense. Go back to the stats, they can decide. Right, my bad. My bad. Ezilian, you didn't vote! Okay, you voted. Ah, prophecy? Raise authority. The problem is, my goal is also to raise authority. So prophecy can meet my goal. Of course, it's hard to get it if it's the first time you play, but you kinda play in my hand if you choose raise authority. You want to raise stability? It's my goal. No, I was looking at the green thingy for some reason. It's been a while for me too. My bad. Prophecy, goal, raise authority. Okay. So you're playing against the patricians. The patricians want to lower the authority, and the chiefs now want to raise the authority. So you're playing against each other right now. That will be interesting. That is going to be interesting. The chiefs plan to realize an ancient northern prophecy. Again. Before the new king rises, the kingdom will be ruled by a mad tyrant. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Time for the counts. time for the vampires. I remember Moxie. Summoning a Blowhigh. And fucking everything up. Bogdan of the Icy Platinum Dynasty, eccentric Eastern Enigma, leans delicately on the podium. Lightning. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false monarch Nari wears the crown. Vote. Blood ritual, ascension, possession. Goal highest farming, lower own faith, lower own defiance. And we're going for ascension. Lower own faith. You have one faith right now. So it's gonna be pretty easy to reach 0, I imagine. Boopy. The counts plan to induct the monarch into their secret cult and offer them immortality in exchange for the throne. First, they must reduce the power of the Eastern Church. To advance their scheme, the counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Ah. We have a tactician here. Okay, here we have the recap of everything you have to do. Pack it up, skill squad. Since I'm winning, might as well come back. Hi, Liz! You can join the game if you want. Don't forget to add your pronouns if you want to join. It's okay if you don't play for the whole game. You can join for a bit if you want. So the chiefs and the patricians are playing against each other, trying to raise and lower authority. And IC already won, basically. And Liz joined Alice for the patricians. Liz is green. The king has no heir. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a baby again. It didn't go well with my fiancé in my previous life. I'm cooking a baby. By royal decree, we can tweak the laws governing how the council votes. Plus 600 treasury if the nobles vote for the selected option. If the nobles vote otherwise, minus 200 treasury. Oh, I don't like. Oh, I like this one. Unlimited Yarara per stream. No. After voting, nobles can change their minds and vote for a different option. I like the royal gamble. I gave you money, you can't do this to me. My generosity has limits, she says. Alright, avalanche! A devastating avalanche has buried a mountain village within my domain. There were few survivors. Ah. Boo-boo? I don't know how I meow again, like in Don's stream. She made me meow. But it was a normal nya. It was not like a Japanese nya, it was a normal meow. It was not like nya. It was a meow. 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 You know? When they're dying. When they want to make you feel like they're dying. Meow. Meow. Wow. 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 So yes, the avalanche. I suppose the kingdom should lend a helping hand. Of course. I'm not a monster. The other nobles are under no obligation to help the North, but surely they will vote with compassion. Surely the nobles of the other nations will help for against the avalanche. Start voting now. For the patricians and the chiefs. The green and the blue. No, not the blue, no. The patricians and the counts. My bad. Will you help Elzidian against the avalanche? Wait, Elzidian can vote too? Why can she vote? Send finish an ad. Oh, sorry, Liz. Sorry, I didn't see you voting. My bad. I should wait. I should wait longer. I'll wait longer for the next vote. Sorry. I'm slow. No, it's me. I didn't wait. I forgot. So people have a slow internet. Send financial aid. The funds go toward resettling the survivors in neighboring villages with enough gold to see them through the winter. Defiance is now cordial. In the north, treasury of the kingdom got lowered by 1,200. Or just not paying attention. It's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Jeff Elzidian White Rose wealth has increased. Thank you for the gold. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs with the most famous warrior heroes, the counts with knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, and the patricians offer the greatest gladiators, champions of the arena. Being careful, Your Majesty, these guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'll be loyal to coin above all. Of course, you'll be taking gladiators, Your Majesty. None of other options are half as mustly. Mustly? As a fellow patrician, it would make sense to hire patrician guards, even though they wanna assert me already. It would make sense to get the coastal gladiators? Who's the patrician? I didn't. Northern warriors are the chiefs. The knights, are they the knights of the rose? Are they the counts? The patricians are the coastal gladiators, I think. I think they are. Okay. Defiance can go lower. It's okay. It's okay. The gladiators arrive a few weeks later. The men are bare-chested and the women underdressed. Eager to show off their bodies as much as their weaponry. They gather behind your throne and begin oiling themselves up. Okay. Ayo? Okay. Sounds like a nice choice. Your Majesty, I have an idea. The best since lined parchment, I dare say. An expedition. To Chur. Who's that? The vastness of Chur, Your Majesty. The great, unexplored and untamed continent far across the Eastern Sea. Chur! You have a lot of wealth at the moment, Your Highness. It's just sitting around collecting dust. Why not make a sound investment and send explorers to Chur? Who knows what they might find? Treasure, rare materials, ancient history, a new disease, COVID. She's a bit too animated when she says the word disease. Let's go. Eyes light up from behind the spectacles. Behind her spectacles. Wonderful news! I shall make preparations immediately. Expect a brief on your desk very soon. Okay. Alright, end of the season. Ah! Time to build a monument. So, each of the factions can vote to choose a monument to build. Nobles use their personal wealth to bid on buildings, and only the 2 highest funded will be built. If you're rich enough, you can absolutely get 2 of your monuments built, if you bet enough. For example, the patricians would have enough wealth to build 2 of their monuments. And each monument change one of your stats depending on what you need. For example, for the counts, the observatory would lower their faith to 0, which is already their goal met. For the chiefs, the monument would raise authority, which they want. The theater for the patricians would lower authority, which they want. I'll let you start the auction. Exclamation point fund. Then you type the letter of the building and the amount of money you want to bet on the building. So for now we have the monument winning with the theater in second. And if they're the only ones having a fund, they will get built. I need to leave for dinner. It's okay. You can be AFK in the game. You can just come back. My money is leaving. The only money you had. Buildings funded. The monument and the theater. The authority is raised by 1 and lowered by 1. Congratulations, you spent money and nothing happened. Very nice. Very good. I like when for once war is not happening only on me. It's happening between two factions. Chef Elzidian, Your Majesty will recall the devastating avalanche that struck the north. I remember the tragedy. The avalanche uncovered an ancient stone door embedded in the mountainside. We suspect it may be one of our ancestors' tombs. Some locals pried open the door and investigated within. They did not return. That's like the cutscene from Diablo 4, right? Are we gonna have Lilith? What do we do? Send a group of renowned northern warriors to explore the ruins? Send a team of scholars from Quail University? Order the tomb shut back up. Start voting. Do we want to go back in there? B? Send a team of scholars? Or you all agree on the same result? Okay. Okay. A team of scholars from Quail University? Okay. Even if Liz votes, it shouldn't really change the result. What will happen? A team of scholars are sent forth to investigate, accompanied by a few officers of the Watch to ensure their safety. You hope to hear back from them soon. I didn't change the category. Idiot. I had a feeling. I didn't change the category. Okay, so nothing's happening right now. We'll get the rest later. Your Majesty, it's important to find a spouse. A spouse. A spouse. Sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men? Women? Or do you not mind? Any. He's a bisexual sex freak. Adventure. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. It's an easy enough decision. You'll marry into the patricians as we agreed before you took the throne, right? Right? Who knows? Ah, the expedition to Chur. Your Majesty, I have those plans we discussed for the expedition to Chur. Are we almost ready to leave? Not quite, Your Highness. There are still important decisions to be made. Cut the VOD. Alright. First, we'll need to decide who has the honor of building your ship. I would trust the chiefs. The chiefs wish to build the first longship to cross the sea. It will be well built, but it won't accommodate much on board. The patricians? The patricians offer to construct a mighty galleon in your name. It will be pricey, but unmatched in quality. The counts have promised a beautiful and ostentatious design. Something they call a carrack. Ah. It's as expensive as it sounds, however. Yeah. I'm gonna go with my instinct and choose the chiefs. Build the carrot. I'm gonna choose the chiefs. Sounds like a sturdy ship. I will make the Northerners make me a mighty long ship. Nice. And it's cheap. It's a nice ship, cheap. It's a cheap ship. A cheap ship. Cheap ship. Next we must decide who will crew your ship. There won't be much room on the long ship for anyone but the sailors themselves. We must speak carefully. Okay. Unfortunately, the best of them come at a price. Experienced trade ship captains and their crews would be ideal, but won't be free. There are also those in the Navy who are equally experienced, but enlisting them would reduce our naval strength for a time. You could also levy amateur peasant crews, or even use prisoners, but I don't know how much you could trust them to get to where you need to go. Since I saved some money from getting the cheaper ship, I will hire an experienced crew. Fantastic, I think that's everything. We shall get to work immediately, Your Majesty. The shepherd chip. She picks up her scribbled notes and diagrams and hurries out of the room, her spectacles bouncing slightly on her nose. Oh, it's the name of the glasses, the spectacles. I didn't know they were named. They were called spectacles. Vic Kalev! Thank you for the follow. Hi. Hello. Okay. I learned the thing. The crew are eager and the ship looks sturdy. You can only hope they bring back something worth the investment, or come back at all. This is the overarching thingy. Is it here? End season. Far to the north, where snows blanket the landscape and wolves howl in the night, the chiefs uncover an ancient prophecy foretelling the rise of a tyrant monarch and the warrior who will overthrow them. This isn't what the prophecy says would happen. Right, wasn't there supposed to be a tyrant monarch? Something about drowning the kingdom in blood? Aye, keep your hat on. We're not there yet, but they need a bit of encouragement, that's all. It's because I'm not being ruthless enough? I'm not killing enough people? I like to party. I like my old, my oiled up guards. I want to stay close to them. Blood for the blood god. They really just awakened Lilith, didn't they? A few more executions, unjust imprisonment, that sort of thing. Then the prophecy will be fulfilled. And Oscar will rise. The chiefs aim to raise authority to at least 5. Trade bonus. Right, this thing. You can set different taxes for each of the regions here to bribe regions to keep them sweet. Each option has different defiance, treasury, and personal wealth changes, as indicated on the left. The counts discover treasure worth 500 wealth in a long abandoned crypt. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. I would bribe the counts. I would bribe the counts They already met their goals. I'm gonna give a little treat to the counts, because since they're closer than you two other nations to reach their goals, it feels smarter to try and get them on my side sooner. But the other nations get normal taxes. You're not getting up there, you know? You get normal taxes. Okay? Okay. I need some treasury. I need some treasury for the kingdom to fund public healthcare. Do you want public healthcare? The patricians probably don't want public healthcare because they are libertarians. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. This guy fucks, okay? And a partner for life to have and to hold, don't forget. Indeed, Your Majesty. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall, where there are arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. I don't even get to meet them? There's no time for sentiment. You just need a match that befits your station and suits your political needs. How much does he fuck? Yes. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. Noah, thank you for the follow. A small streamer. Yes, it's me. I am small. I am very small. Yes. Hello. And I'm having a marathon. Yes, hi. Join. Let's go. A new chief. No, not a new chief. A new count. Now we have 2 people in each faction. Now it's getting a bit better. I am very small. Smaller than the cat. What's happening to my... Smaller than the cat. The chat. It's the same thing. In French, it's the chat. It's the same thing. Whatever. My hair. Who is winning? I would say the counts right now. We're early into the run. Her feet don't even touch the ground. Heck. This is Torgeir, firstborn heir of the Northern Jessimu clan. They are your typical northern lad, big, brawny, and honest. In the same way an axe to the face is honest. Even among the northerners that made something of a name for themselves as a fearsome warrior, people say they nurse a grudge, though. Scottish hunk. Yeah. I can see the appeal, I suppose. This is Delvira, an eldest daughter of the Eastern Noah dynasty. In her youth, she ran off and tried to join the circus. They found her in the end, thanks to the needs. Thank the needs. See that beautiful fur coat she's wearing in the portrait? Wolf pelt. Hunted it herself. The other counts think she's mad because she treats the peasants far too nicely. Okay. And finally from the coast we have Aresas, the wealthy heir to Lady Patrician Lee's estate. He wasn't originally the heir, but his elder brother had an unfortunate accident. He recently gave away half his fortune to the church, much to everyone's surprise. He's an absolute fountain of energy. No one can keep up with him. And finally, Arthritis. What do you think? Of course, by picking candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. I would have to pick the patricians because this guy is an old patrician. But if he fucks way too much. Also non-binary, I didn't realize. Non-binary Scottish hunk. I'll get the NB warrior. Numerous bees. I have made my decision. I want Thorgeir, the heir of the north. Let's go. It's a hive in a trench coat. Don't worry about it. Bizarre news from the tomb in the north, Your Majesty. The scholars of Quail University have finished their excavation. Ah. Inside, they made contact with an army of warriors made entirely from ice. The frozen soldiers declared their loyalty to King Bjarnolf and asked to be taken to him. Who the blazes is King Bjarnolf? King Bjarnolf died 400 years ago. He was a king back when the North was independent. The Ice Warriors have trouble understanding this, though. King Bjarnolf is interred in the Hall of Heroes in Wintergate. You could take them to see his skeleton. Perhaps that will persuade them he's dead. Unless they know how to resurrect him, and that would be a bad thing. A foolish idea. We should break them apart and try to work out the magic that powers them. I did not ask you, Easterner. Okay, chill. Take the Ice Warriors to see King Bjarnolf's skeleton. Order your scholars to take them apart and see how they work. Seal them in the tomb for good. The tomb. Tell them that the current monarch is King Bjarnolf. Uh-huh. I would go for take them apart and see how they work. I'm definitely not risking... I definitely don't want to risk leading the skeletons to the Ice Warriors that have magic, probably. I don't want to take them to their king's skeleton. I don't want a Lich King in my kingdom wrecking shit. So I'm gonna use the Royal Gamble. So if you... Wait, no, not Royal Gamble. Monarch's vote. Monarch's vote. The monarch marks the preferred voting option and this gets 1 extra vote. It just affects your gold. Yeah. It's a gamble. It's when I'm sure people will vote for the same result. Okay, vote. Mm-hmm. 2 against 3. Seal them in the tomb for good. I don't trust it. B is your option. Yeah. Oh, the counts. I mean, yeah, I don't know why they didn't choose B. To only help you. Where is my other patrician? Liz is having he's having things happening in private at the same time. So she's not there always. All right. We're gonna seal them again, I guess. Hope it doesn't backfire. Your orders doesn't go well among the Northerners. Back at 2 defiance. The Ice Warriors could have proven useful. This is clearly old, powerful magic. And dangerous. Opportunity is knocking at our door and you're shutting it out like it's a starving wolf. Yeah, close. Yeah, actually, it's kind of close to a starving wolf, yeah. Ice Warriors. From hundreds of years ago. You ordered the mountainside collapsed back on top of the tomb. Hopefully you'll never hear from these Ice Warriors again. Hopefully. Ah! Oh, famine. Oh no. Oh no. Hello, Your Majesty. I've traveled all the way from the east to beg you to do something about the price of grain. I can't afford to feed my family. A day of back-breaking work isn't enough to buy a day's worth of bread. Well, what you know, it's exactly the same now. What is my goal again? How do I see my goal? I know it's stability, but I don't remember... How do I see that? I don't remember what I have to do. She's right. The grain price in the east is beyond all control. Greedy merchants rake in profit while the common folk starve. Oh, another vote. Low farming decreases stability. Probably. I mean, 3-1-3 is not great. Especially 1 for the counts. So put a cap on the price of grain, subsidize grain and ensure it's sold for half its worth. The free market will correct itself in due time. Patrician moment. I am a patrician. But my character gave away most of his wealth for good causes, and is kind of betraying the patricians as soon as he became the monarch. So I would not choose C, even if I am a patrician. Vote. I would vote A. Put a cap on the price of grain. Four for A, 2 for A, 2 for B. Three for B. Subsidize grain and ensure it's sold for half its worth. The East is in your debt, your majesty. The kingdom's coffer open. The kingdom's coffers open, and a tide of gold floods into the pockets of Eastern merchants. Grain prices plunge. I'm poor. And stocks of grain run low. Supply no longer meets demand. Some peasants can feed their families now, but others are starving worse than ever. Farming up, stability low. Stability down. 3 stability. All the pets. Whoa, so many pet emotes. Whoa. The fuck? Whoa. Almost like you should have chosen A. I would have chosen A, yeah. Alright, end of season. In a dinky seaside tavern, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Good news, my friend. The palace officials have been accepting my bribes. They're becoming more and more open to corruption. Infini. What are you getting in return? Oh, not much. A better seat in the council chamber, access to the monarch's rooms when they're out, that sort of thing. But the important thing is that the monarch's staff are getting used to selling their principles to the highest bidder. So what next? Palace staff are one thing, but the true prize would be the loyalty of the Chancellor and the rest of the monarch's inner circle. To do that, we need to demolish their respect for the monarch. If the kingdom is in chaos, they will see the monarch as an incompetent fool and be much more open to our bribes. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. The patricians advanced to goal 2. And the counts too. In a tiny village far to the east, 2 counts meet in a derelict tavern. No one dares even glance in their direction. Peasants all across my lands are rejecting the nymph god. Yes, and thief collectors don't dare knock at the door to my keep. Trade is now modest. Modest? Now we must not falter. If the monarch grows proud, we can offer them the ultimate reward, immortality. Tiffy? Tiffy. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must raise authority to 5 or more in 4 seasons. So now the counts are working with the chiefs. And the patricians are working alone. Ah. Monarch's iron choice. The monarch can mark their preferred voting option. If chosen, they gain 1 authority. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh. Oh, I like that one. I like that one. Considering 2 of you want more authority. Call for unity. +1 stability if more than 50% of nobles vote for any one option. You want stability, right? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Call for unity then. End of the year. I do want stability. True. Ah, the royal wedding. Let's go. We'll get to see if that Scottish hunk is an asshole. Your wedding to Targaryen is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. Torgay. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Targaryen at your side. Do you take this person as your lawfully wedded spouse? I do. Then I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. Do the eyes of the kingdom cry? Do they produce... Do they... Okay. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after the feast, a dance. Your new spouse, Targaryen. You scored a drop. Oh, I got a drop. I got a drop for myself. Let's go. I got a drop on my own chat. Nice. Your new spouse, Targaryen, delivers a short but heartfelt toast, expressing a wish to get to know you better. Stability up. Authority up. Defiance down. Defiance down. Defiance down. Whoa, whoa. By the time you find yourself alone with Targaryen, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. I miss the north. It's too warm down here and people twist their words. They don't mean what they say. What do you mean? Everyone down here speaks in circles, insulting each other without really insulting each other. I don't know how you stand it. I want a helmet. You got a helmet! Nice. I don't know what I got. I have no idea. It's tough, but I have to do my duty. By the old gods, I feel for you. I couldn't do it. They're much more pleasant to talk to than the last spouse I had. After finishing the last of the wine, you head to your separate bedchambers. It seems your spouse is happy to take their time getting to know you. Slowly. Don't force anything. They seem nice. Your Highness, Chief Jesse Moo has been having prophetic dreams. Okay. What the Jess doing? What the Jess seeing? It is true. I can part the veil betwixt now and some ways off. Okay, give me a prophecy. I look to the future and it speaks through me. No more, no less. For one thing, Countess Noah should beware of onion soup. Very useful, thank you, Jess. And the color green will bring bad fortune to Countess Icy. Write it down. Write it down. Write it down. Noah versus onion. Icy versus green. Okay. But that's my favorite color. No, it's not. It's not your favorite color. Is it? No, it isn't. Please, Your Majesty, have her foretell the future of the council. We could gain insight into great mysteries. Alright, just this once. Begin the visions. Begin the visions. Throw this charlatan into the dungeon. Make Chef Jesse Moo an official council advisor. Farming. Authority. Authority down. Authority down. And the chiefs want our authority up. But Jesse is from the chiefs. Right? Yeah. I don't really feel like vetoing anything, to be honest. I'll let you vote. Having Jess as a council advisor would be fun, but there are a lot of things happening if that happens. Ah. The counts didn't manage to agree on a vote. My brain farted. Okay, 50-50. Break the tie by selecting one of the options. Oh, I break the tie. It's not random. Ah, wow. Oh. Oh. Okay, but it's funny. It's funny. Make Chief Jesse Moo an official council advisor. Wonderful news, Your Majesty. I'm certain she will not disappoint. Sure enough, Chef Jesse Moo has a canny sense of what's best for the North. Defiance is now loyal, trade is now poor, farming is now sufficient. But the other nobles start to mutter this seeing the unseen is no more than a disguise for giving out special treatment. Authority is now dubious. Oh! One less authority. Oh no! Oh no! Oops. Oopsie. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. Yeah, I've noticed. Thank you. I like giving away the money. What do you suggest we do? Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. You could get a bank loan or sell off the crown jewels. Or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold. Piles of gold, or so I've heard. AVL was rich, right? When my first character died, I had a lot of money left. Right? Get up a stretch? Sell off some of the royal jewelry to wealthier nobles. I don't care about jewels. You auction off dozens of necklaces, 5 gold rings and a jeweled scepter to the nobles. It is a humiliating affair. Sending off symbols of power makes you look weak and desperate. The big words. Oh, look at this tiara. Fetching, isn't it? Don't mind if I do. Elsidian lost some money, but got a nice tiara. Liz got a scepter. You don't get to choose. You just wanted the tiara that bad. Didn't end. Alright. The chiefs are kinda struggling with authority. They want to raise the authority up. But thankfully the counts also want to raise authority, so you will have to work together if you want things to advance. The patricians are doing good. The stability is at 4, so they're on their way to get their second goal met. But yeah, the chiefs and the counts probably need an alliance. Doesn't matter because you've purposely lowered it twice now. Of course I did! Of course I did! There are two nations who need the same thing. Okay, get up and stretch. I'm gonna get myself more water. And also more iced tea. Both. Woo! Where's the big boy? Where's Curry? Oh! He was hiding in a little tree. He was hiding in the little tree here. Oh. Oh, hippie. He's so hippie. Shooting yourself in the foot by helping the patricians. I am not helping the patricians. I need my stability. I need my stability, and I value stability over authority. Dynasty event. Ah, dynasty event. Oh! So something tied to my previous character. Oh, also hi, Andilas. Hello. Hello. Oh, you followed me yesterday. I remember. Did you? Wait. Yes, yesterday. Yesterday during Donut stream. Welcome! Hi! Thank you for the follow. Hello. Donut is joining. Later. So you and Donut stream. Yes! You saw my avatar. Because sometimes I stream with the avatar, sometimes I stream with the cam. It depends. Depends on the mood. Okay. May I have a word, Your Majesty? Many years ago, your predecessor, Queen AVL, asked me to carve a Mount Ono. Oh no. It's the thing. No! It's the Mount Rushmore. It's fucking following me. I told them it was impossible, but they insisted. You're not still working on that, are you? Well, the project has taken longer than anticipated. But it's not too late to redesign it in your image. Do you really need a money sink like this? There are plenty of other places to spend our coin. Complete the carving as planned. Update the carving to feature Monarch Nari. Cancel the project. This project was too ambitious. Let's scale it down. I'm gonna take A out just to be sure. Just to be sure. I'm taking A out. Vote! Oh! Broadcast, thank you for the raid! Hi! Hello! Welcome! Together! Thank you for the raid, hi! Welcome, welcome, welcome! How are you doing? Were you playing the game? Were you playing the thingy? The king of the castle? We're playing Wheel of Fortune. Oh, okay. Okay. You really voted for the update. Really? What's a vowel? What's the opposite of a vowel? I don't know the name in English. The opposite of a vowel. Oh, Runic Rat! Runic Rat, hi! Come from the raid. Consonant. I didn't know if it was the same in English as in French. So, hi! If you wanna join, we're in the middle of a game of King of the Castle, you can join simply by typing in the chat !join with your pronouns, and you can play. If you wanna join and play. We're going through it. I just started a marathon with lots of game, with interactions and multiplayer and thingies. Always say join chi. Join chi. So we're updating the carving. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go. Sure. Beaming the chief architect hurries away to prepare. In a matter of months, the project is finished. Your face glares out from the mountainside, visible from miles around. The conversion from Queen Aviel's face to yours wasn't entirely successful, but it's good enough for the common folk, most of whom barely know what you look like. What the fuck? This helps to cement the legitimacy of your reign. How many previous monarchs can claim to have bent the mountains to their will? What the Pipit doing? Oh! What the Pipit doing? Inquiry is back in the bed. Kitty. So many kitty emotes. We have more stability again. The East is getting more defiant. No one can avoid your gaze now. Oh, 2 points in authority. Yes, you wanted to? Okay, no, okay. 2 points in authority. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. Ah, Nari, I have something I need to discuss with you. That oath, Lord Patrician, unfortunately Alice, challenged my honor, calling me a coward only fit to fight training dummies. What have you done? What have you done? You're the one calling my fiancé a coward. I must regain my honor by fighting him at once. As long as you're careful. Spouse. By the old gods, I will be. Not to worry. Just be careful. Just be full of cars. Just be careful. The very next day, Lord Patrician, unfortunately Alice, is summoned to the fighting ring, to the much-anticipated duel. You've always been a coward, Targayer. Don't worry, there's still time to back down. Cheer for Targayer. Woo! Woo! Targayer grins ever so slightly. The two combatants circle each other like lions, their axes drawn and pointed at each other. When they finally come to blows, the fight is over almost as quickly as it begins. A quick parry here, a thrust there, and suddenly Lord Patrician, unfortunately Alice, is lying on the floor, bleeding from the neck. Parry? After a moment of shock, onlookers shriek and call for aid. But too late. Targayer is stricken with remorse, but the damage is done. The other counts won't soon forget the loss of Lord Patrician, unfortunately Alice. You need a fourth option. Alice was right, you are a coward and a baby. Alice fucking died! I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know nobles could die. Unfortunately, Alice the second has joined the council. Instant replacement. Fucking died. Rip Alice. Hey girls. If you want to join the game, you can join by typing in the chat ! Join to play in the game. If you want. Countess Noah. Your Grace, the merchants in the east are complaining about bandits. The eastern roads are too dangerous to travel, even with guards. Gangs of highly organized, well-armed highwaymen will ambush merchants, caravans, and steal absolutely everything. Alice 2 Electric Boogaloo. Treasury too low, treasury too low. Make a few empty promises and hope this all goes away. Send a battle-hardened regiment to rout the bandits. Well, call for unity? Call for unity. Assassin's Creed Unity. Vote! You're patrician. Yeah, Liz, you're in the green team. The green team. With Alice. Alice 2. Alice 2. Send a battle-hardened regiment to rout the bandits. Boopy! You send a battalion to the east. The East's hardiest veterans. Of the East's hardiest veterans. Experienced in fighting on foreign fields. If they can't root the bandits out, who can? If defiance is too high, can't you have a revolt? You can. You can. I do not understand this game. It's okay. You're kind of late. Military challenge succeeded. Stability is now civil. Liz, your goal in your team is to currently lower stability, I think. I think it's to lower stability. So whatever you can do to lower stability, it's kind of what you want. And authority to go down. Yeah, and authority to go down, yes, because the other nations are trying to raise authority. But you don't want them to win. The operation is a complete success. Within a month, the eastern roads are perfectly safe if you don't mind riding past hanged carcasses of bandits. Stability 7. Defiance down. Nice. Stability went up again. Stability 7. Whoa. End of season. Back in the north, at Chief Elzebian White Rose's clan hall, a congregation of god speakers huddle around the tablets. Praise Morgana! The tablets are genuine. Then the gods are good, and we are blessed, and Oscar will be our king. All hail the Lord Render. Cheers circle the clan hall. A mug of ale is tipped over Oscar's head. The influence of the old gods is spreading. We must ensure we keep the old ways of the North alive. And surely Morgana will bless us with the power to crown Oscar. For the next stage of the chief's scheme, they must lower their face to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Ah, it's time to spend money. So, if you don't know, if you weren't there for the first auction, you can bet, you can spend your money, try to spend your money to fund a building from your nation, with each of the building impact a stat. And the two buildings that have the most fund, the highest fund, will be built. Only the two highest. And you spend your own money. Exclamation point fund. The letter of the building followed by the amount of money you want to spend. Chiefs want authority down now. I guess they want authority down for the counts to lose their goal. Okay, so the counts have the two buildings for now at 600 and 200. Unless 400. The counts get both buildings. Icy and Noah lost a shit ton of money. Those who didn't get their buildings funded get their money back. I'm sorry, Liz, you're too late. You're too late on the vote. You're just a tiny bit too late. So the Chiefs have their goal met. The Counts have their goal met. The Patricians are struggling. What a travesty. The coastal economy is in shambles. It was outbid by a finfolk. A what? No matter. I'm sure whatever you were trying to buy was an excessive indulgence. Us patricians need to learn to appreciate what we have. You say that because you're broke. Let me finish. I was outbid by a finfolk on a wheelbarrow. Finfolk live underwater. What happened to the purchasing power of a patrician? Did the libertarians somehow succumb to the free market? Oh, got a drop! Let's go! What should be done about the patricians' pathetic economy? Reject the material world and embrace a contented coast? Cultivate controversial weed? Liquidate holy relics, trust in the coastal economy, and do nothing. They get to vote. Yeah, only the patricians vote. Liz is rich, yeah. You're rich because you don't spend money. Vote D. Okay. Okay, Liz trusts the coastal economy? The free market? Have no idea what this means. We got C. You got C. Was a 50-50, and since it's your choice, it's the patrician's choice, I don't get to interfere in your choice. So many wonders, so many testaments of the Nin's god's power. The coast is blessed indeed. And why hide them away in dusty churches when they could be in private collections belonging to the most righteous and highest bidding parishioners? What? No, that... No. What the fuck? That's not what I was... No! The holy actions, as they become known, garner international attention. You got 2 trade points. You have the highest trade. Cursed merchants visit with long wish lists and trunks full of gold. Weed collectors lurk in the shadows, bidding at the last minute to scoop up treasures. I feel like no one here is particularly religious. Yeah, no, the faith is not. Even the counts don't care about faith, apparently. Even the wizardly city of Sarakan bids with local apprentices interpreting remote offers by pondering glowing orbs. The coastal economy thrives. They ponder. They just ponder. A city in flames. Oh. Oh shit. What did Liz do? Liz, if you remember, who was in an orb in last game. She spent her entire game in an orb for some reason. The giant north flag is the Count's territory. Yeah. Your August Majesty, there has been a terrible fire in the city of Armin's Pearl. Where once there were buildings, there is now a field of smoldering ash. Dozens of workers have died. What caused this fire? Some soldiers stationed in the city got drunk and were fooling around. They tied a burning stick to a cow's tail as a prank, but the beast went mad and ran through the city, setting 100 fires. What? Why? Why would you do that? Sarah? Why did you... The poor cow. I was hoping the council might unlock some funds from the treasury so we could rebuild. Yeah, the funds, yeah. Mm. That fucking mountain statue. Vote. Alice? Oh, okay. I was scared that the person who had the city in flames would not vote. Do you want to pay them? What do you mean pay the... No, we're punishing the soldiers, but it costs money, I guess, to punish the soldiers. Find and punish the soldiers responsible. The offending soldiers are arrested and beheaded. Okay, okay. I mean... they killed so many people. Amid the ashes of Armin's Pearl, the townsfolk celebrate that justice has been done. Authority 7. What the fuck? Turning into a fascist kingdom. It's not even voluntary. I wanted to play I wanted to play a nice guy who doesn't care about ruling a kingdom and just wanted to have parties and be cool and stuff, you know? We kinda himbo king. But I'm still getting 7 authority for some reason. However, dozens of the coast soldiers desert over the next few weeks. The cow-bothering arsonists were popular among the troops, and their punishment has caused ripples of discontent. I don't care. Should have built Mount Davy. People didn't like AV. So if I built a mountain in the likeness of the queen they just overthrown, they probably wouldn't have liked it. Probably. Meanwhile, the patricians who bear the cost of rebuilding grumble that money would have been more appreciated than your ham-fisted attempt at justice. Defiance is now aloof. Some patricians' wealth has decreased. Ah. Can you carve your face into the wall behind you instead? No, but I have a 3D print of Honey's face. Is it good enough? It's a 3D honey. Printed honey. A pink baby. Please lurk. Okay. I've never checked, but do the territories change during the game, or are they all the same size? Hi Cap Queen, hello. They already missed Cult of the Lamb. There was a problem with Cult of the Lamb. The Twitch extension is not working. So I have a proper Cult of the Lamb on the schedule another day, and I'll take the time to fix the issue. Betwixt the extension. So we skipped to King of the Castle already. Yeah. Yeah. No, nothing was working. We'll have another Cult of the Lamb. Yeah, I was already capped. What happens if we donate more? At this point, I don't know. I don't know, because you already funded the next coffee goal after the marathon, and I don't even have a coffee goal for after Celeste. So I have no idea. I have no idea what it would do. I don't know. But if you donate more, you would win the commission. Since the top donation right now, you're tied with Liz at 200 euro for the commission. Live strip poker on stream. On Kick. Fat kitties. They're gonna have their first treat in 42 minutes. What? What? Your marriage to Torgeir has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough, and you've made some good memories together, but there's no spark.
Cup Queen bought me 5 monster cans. That's like 2.5 monster energies worth.
Thank you, Cup Queen, for the donation. Thank you so much. For the 5 monster cans. 2.5 monster energies. €2? That's a lot. 200 to 22%. Have you tried what? What? Hello? What? Thank you, Cap Queen, for the donation. 42. So my marriage is already turning to shit. I can't have nice things. They care more about perfecting their combat moves than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you still need the air. You said there's no... Oh, okay. Okay. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. Oh! You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would be the trick. Would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of your many cousins. Cup Queen joins. You join the patricians with Liz and Alice. And your current goal is to lower stability.
He bought me 5 monster cans. Hello TTS im Australian Didgeridoo Wallaby Day mate. Throw another shrimp on the barbie while I grab a cold one from the esky. Crikey. That kangaroo hopped past me ute scaring the living daylights out of me. I tell YA.
What? I tell what? I tell YI? Why what? What? Thank you, Bapidi again for the donation. Thank you so much. Ah, YA. That means you raise the top the fuck. What? Ah, you raise the top donation amount to 205 euros. YA, it sounded Australian to me. Good enough. So, do I still insist on making having a child with Targaryen? The last time this game was on, I already didn't get it. Child. The traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. To defeat the Huns. Defeat the horny. End season. Ah. Sitting on a bench outside the sun-bleached villa, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Birds are singing. Flowers are blooming. The market's in full swing. Do you hear that on the wind? You can make out the laughter of children playing a game. Maybe he's gonna buy a new bike, a new cat, a new Steam library, and 3 monster cans with all the money. I will pay rent. That's good enough. Ah yes, delightful. Wrong! It's horrible! The kingdom is totally serene, and our plans are in ruins! The monarch's advisors are happy with their rule. We can't buy the loyalty yet. Believe me, I tried. The patricians aim to lower stability to 4 or less. Still. How many balls do we have today? 40! No, not 50, 40. 40. So... it's time to pay up. I have been kind enough with the counts. Okay. The counts are full of money. Okay. Do you really want us to be more defiant? Is that a threat? As a council advisor, you should give me all your money. Uh-huh. Is that a threat? I see. The counts clear some woodland to build new mills, making 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Will not stand with tyranny. Sharing your wealth is tyranny? I've heard enough. I've heard enough. Say no more. Pay up. What prompted Bapidi to donate 5 more euros? I don't know what prompts people to give me money, to be honest. I don't know! I don't know. Australian TTS. Your Majesty, you are of course the greatest monarch of this century. Is that something you're after? Your Majesty, I seek only to tell you the truth as I see plain. There's TTS now. Yes. Luca Marmol, thank you for the follow. Hi. Hello. Tili suck. Yes. But your power could be even greater. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Death comes to us all. But what if it didn't have to? What if you could be the greatest monarch of all millennia? I don't know if that's even possible. Malenia? The greatest monarch of Malenia? There you may be wrong, Your Grace. I happen to possess some knowledge that may interest you greatly. There are opportunities beyond what any of us had imagined. Millennia, isn't that the Elden Ring woman? Yes. Yes, it is. If you are strong enough to take them. Oh, look, Marmol joins. Joins with the counts. Welcome in the game. Your current goal is to lower the stability to 4 or less. I can arrange more meetings so that we may discuss this matter further. The door bursts open. Ah! So she got to you first, no matter. The counts have agents everywhere, and they've been building up your strength. But there's something more sinister afoot. Their ultimate aim is to recruit you into a cult of immortal blood drinkers. What a tale all we want is to help the monarch. They have been helping me a great deal. Countess Icy Platinum shoots you a quick smile. The High Inquisitor looks furious. This is heresy of the highest order. The council must know. Ah, a vote. Force the monarch to officially refuse to join this cult. Prevent the counts from seeking private audiences with the monarch. Delay scheme for 1 season. Leave the counts to their business. Ow. My mouth. What? So, delaying the scheme for 1 season. It would be good for the patricians, since the counts and the chiefs are getting there. But they would vote for A too. I am an unbiased observer. I mean, Cap Queen, you technically would vote B if you wanted to. If you wanted to play against the chiefs and the counts because you're kind of late on your goal, you would kind of vote B to give you more time to meet your own goal, I guess. Wait, no, we start the vote now. Now you can vote. I'm not allowed. No, you're allowed. I'll give smooshies for A. Why do you want to vote A? You fools. Give the smooshies. Give the smooshies. Alright, C. C it is. Leave the counts to their business. The High Inquisitor storms off to her chambers, but there's nothing more she can do against the counts. The expedition returns. Ah! Your Majesty, the expedition you sent to Chur has finally returned. And they've brought a boat full of riches with them. But a crate full of dazzling gold coins is wheeled into the room. Strange emblems from long-forgotten kingdom are carved on their faces. There are more than 20 of these crates, my monarch, more gold than our treasury has ever seen. What's the catch? I'm not sure what you mean, your highness. It's gold, free gold. What's there to worry about? Where did you find the gold? In the vault beneath an ancient castle, so they say. A castle made entirely of brilliant white stone and larger than all the castles in our kingdom combined. Okay, let's go! You have the gold carried into your vault and throw a great celebration honoring the sailors who brought it to you. Your jubilation is short-lived, however. The next morning, the vault is all but empty. The new gold has vanished into thin air, along with a good deal of your old gold. That doesn't make sense. Why would my old gold disappear? Okay. The horror. The gold. It must have been cursed. What's left of your trove is tarnished. Yet tarnished? and shriveled, as if decaying from some arcane sickness. The treasurer is soon weeping openly at the loss. Garnished! Should have given it to me. You would be sleeping in the gold and disappear. Where's the damn sauce? Your Majesty, we've been hearing disturbing rumblings from the university. What manner of rumblings? Nasty rumors of secret nighttime meetings in one of the older libraries. The rumor is they are examining the rules of succession, the very rules that put you on your throne. Who knows what conclusions they may come to. They're gonna manipulate the law. They're gonna try to find a loophole. Leave the scholars to their work, they're harmless. We need a spy to uncover the secrets. Summon a scholar immediately. Plus 600 treasury if the nobles vote for the selected option. If the nobles vote otherwise, minus 200. You know, it's kind of funny because if I gamble on B, you would vote for making me lose money, but I would win money. But if you don't vote for B, I would lose money and you would get authority down. But if I gamble on A, you would make me lose money and lose more money by voting B. Vote. $50-50. Not 50-50 anymore. Summon a scholar immediately. And that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Ah, fuck. The university acknowledges your request, but no scholar appears that day. Or the day after. Or the day after that. Stop the count next time. No. Which count? You? Should I stop you? End season. Another count. The count's the number. Right. While playing a game of chess in an austere castle, two counts of the East discuss their schemes against the crown. Most pleasing, the monarch is drunk with power. See, I'm bad at role-playing. I'm trying to have a cool monarch, and I end up being drunk with power. The fuck? I need to practice my role-playing. Drunk with blood, am I right? They have mandated statues of themselves will be built in every major city. I didn't do that. You got 1 point in trade. Nice. Our sculptors are doing well, I hear. Better still, it means the time is ripe. But I was thinking, should we really show the monarch the true secrets of our group? I thought that was the point. Immortality and all that. I mean, yeah, but those secrets are meant to be kept secret, you know? What if we pull the wool over their eyes? The counts are voting. Plan a false immortality ritual for the monarch that will kill them. And change the goal. Induct the monarch into the real secret society of immortal blood drinkers. Goal, raise own farming. and your farming is really low. B? You're both voting for B? Is there anyone else in the... Noah. Noah votes for B too. Okay. Okay. I'm glad you all agree on the same goal. Alright. Very well, we must prepare for the ritual. I'll begin appeasing the spirits of the soil, but first we must enrich our lands. By the blood of the dead, it won't be long now. The vote was count only, yeah. For the final stage of their scheme, the counts must raise their farming to at least 5. Good luck. Ah, a new thingy. Monarch's vote. The monarch marks their preferred voting option and this gets 1 extra vote. If nobles vote for the monarch's choice, they get 500 personal wealth. I like this one. I like this one, except I'm gonna replace the call for unity. I don't care for you for the stability anymore. Give money. Ah, bankruptcy. Again. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. Time to crack open some tombs. Ooh. Okay. That buried gold isn't doing anyone any good, is it? Time to desecrate some graves. You order the royal mausoleum. Oh, the ding-dongs. The Elden ding-dongs. Dug into and looted. The result is quite a bounty. Gold masks, heaps of coins, precious jewels. Not everyone is as practical as your treasurer, however. The church denounced you as a grave robber. Nobles and peasants alike are disgusted by your greed. Okay. Okay. Your Majesty, you wanted to see someone from the university. Finally. The Provost sends her humble apologies, Your Majesty. We were engaged in epoch-defining work. Apparently you're organizing a revolution, I've heard. Oh no, Your Majesty, revolutions are messy, noisy things. We at Quail are quite content without disruption. But there is something going on here, right? There is always something going on, Your Majesty. History does not pause, even when we are wasting our time here in the throne room. This man is a buffoon, Your esteemed Highness. We should rid the kingdom of such ignorant minds. Okay, Cap Queen. Okay. At least that's my opinion. But matters concerning Quail University fall under the control of the Council, by the ancient laws of Queen Alma herself. Even in such trivial matters as to what to do with a whistle like this. The scholar denies that anything is happening at Quail. What should the Council do with him? So reminding you, what's happening is they're currently digging into ancient laws to see if there's a loophole to legally replace me. Okay? That's what's happening. Send him back to the university, put him in the dungeons, he might be useful later, cut off his head. Vote. A lot of A. Okay. A lot of A. I see the French person didn't vote C. That's kind of weird, but okay, sure. Send him back to his university. The scholar nods without much courtesy and then hurries back to the university, clearly worried that he has fallen behind with his work. That's gonna backfire so hard. A murdered priest. A priest has been attacked by a mob of ruffians in a village in the east. The poor man, rest his soul, was beaten to death. Yes, this is a terrible crime, but there are mitigating factors. The East have been suffering from a terrible famine. The priest in question was known to be hoarding food for himself. And yet he lectured his starving flock about the importance of charity. Can you blame the peasants for reacting as they did? How dare you defend them? They beat an innocent man to death. Track down the peasants responsible and hang them. Then the Archbishop to the village to distribute bread to the hungry. No action shall be taken. Who cares about A? Who cares about lowering their faith? No one. Authority down. I don't know. I don't really know. His vote kinda doesn't matter. It always matters. I'm thinking of maybe a law to use for my benefit, like a gamble maybe. Okay, vote. I wanted to gamble on B, but I don't trust you enough. I was sure you would vote on B, but if I gambled on B, there was a chance you would vote for something else just to make me poor. Track down the peasants responsible and hang them? What the fuck? Why would you do that? What? What the fuck? Distribute bread. Okay, Jesus. What? You expect me to give out bread to the people who murdered a member of my church? Hop to it. The Archbishop goes with great reluctance. But when he arrives in the village with his sacks of food, he's all smiles and forgiveness. The popularity of the church skyrockets. You fucking piece of shit. Lamau. He uses his newfound popularity to blame the crown for the East's predicament. The peasants turn on you and mutter about revolution. It's a petty but effective revenge. Fucking priests. Disgusting. The patricians finally met their second goal. Sitting on a bench outside the sun-bleached villa, two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme, along with some other faces that the monarch might recognize. The patricians are Liz, Cup Queen, and Alice. Greetings, Lord Patrician. I'd like to introduce you to some friends of mine. Ah, good afternoon, noble patricians. A pleasure, as always. Three. You have all the three. Three. Hello, is this a place? It smells like fish. Oh, I take it you found my colleague's arguments most persuasive then. Indeed, Lord Patrician Alice too made some excellent points about the monarch's incompetence. The most persuasive part was the giant bag of gold. Unfortunately, the spy master and the chancellor still remain beyond our grasp. But with these two in our pocket, we can do great things. We just need to decide our approach. Time to vote for the patricians. What will you do? Bankrupt the kingdom and buy the throne outright? Goal, lower treasury? Or bring down the monarch in a bribery scandal? Goal, raise others' defiance. The marshal in the treasury is now helping them. Yep. Apparently. B. You depose AV, who's gonna draw the cool commissions? Good question. Okay, B it is. Raise others' defiance. So after all this, our plan is to make the monarch look like the corrupt one? Yes, after all, isn't their court absolutely rotten with bribes and scandals? Worse than it's been in centuries. Of course it is, and we're to blame. The general public don't need to know that part. We just need to ensure that the other nobles hate the monarch enough to support our version of events. Okay. For the final stage of their scheme, the patricians must raise other regions' defiance to a combined total of at least 10. Or ensure another region begins a rebellion. So you are 2 points away from the counts or the chiefs to meet your third goal. Alright. The counts have met their third goal. The patricians have met their third goal. Wait, how does the visual work? Do they... No, the circle just gets filled when you reach that stage. So you're both at the third stage of your scheme. Okay. And the chiefs are just late because it takes more time to reach their goal. We'll get you a table at the Vampire Club. I think it's next season they meet their next season the chiefs meet their goals. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Your heir! Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Baby. It's my baby. It's my heir. the future queen of your kingdom. Bebe. Queen Bebe, the first. Oh, sheepy. Sheepy. I'm putting her back. Sheepy. Queen Bebe the hippie. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down too. My daughter. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your August Majesty, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your daughter. What is her name? Dave. No! Naritu. No! Wait, I can choose the... I can't choose the name. That sucks. Marvelous, your esteemed highness. I'm sure little Naritu. Naritu. Actually, Boogaloo. Will grow up to be a chip of the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. What's my ambition again? Naruto? Naruto? Yeah? Naruto! Naruto, the King Naruto. No, it's Queen Naruto. Congratulations on the transition. The Northern Chiefs, God Speakers, have uncovered an ancient... The Northern Chiefs, God Speakers, have uncovered an ancient prophecy. Let me guess, you think it's all fake? Of course it's fake! Nothing those pagan gods have ever said or done is real. This is but one of countless myths used to justify the behavior of immature heathens. What she means to say is, the chiefs plan to use the prophecy to justify unseating you. True or not, many Northerners believe it. What does it say? The prophecy tells of an authoritarian monarch who is overthrown by a northern warrior, the savior of the pagans, known by names such as the Thronebreaker, the Sword of Valtor, or the Lord Render. That's you, by the way. The authoritarian monarch, not the Lord Render. Not the Elden Lord. The prophecy calls for the collapse and death of all false gods, including the nymph, whom Knelquist will lead into a bubbling cauldron disguised as a magical pond. This is sounding very heretical. Worse than heresy, Your Majesty, it's a lie. We must strengthen the church in the north. Besides, falsifying their prophecy, it might even save a few misguided northerners. Now you're telling me that the pagans still blindly worship their old gods. However, if we don't act soon, the kingdom will be lost. How should the kingdom combat the prophecy that is spreading in the north? Order priests to go north and decry the prophecy as false. Invent a counter-prophecy. Delay scheme for 1 season. Allow the prophecy to spread, no one will believe it anyway. I think you would understand. If I vetoed A. Time to vote. I just realized there's no sound. Is it me or? Oh, I lowered the volume of my headset while carrying carrying bébé. Invent a counter prophecy. Delay scheme for 1 season. So the Chiefs are still waiting for their third goal. Oh bébé! Oh bébé is EP. Purple, green, purple, green, purple. The North being delayed to oblivion. You have your scholars and theologians discover another prophecy which contradicts the first, written in older stone tablets found in the same archaeological site. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh match. You get countered. The Northern commoners are not sure who to believe. You've bought yourself some time. The Chief's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. The Gossam... The Gossam... Gus... Shield. Your Grace, heed my plea. The great tragedy of our time has befallen the East. You run out of capes? A demon's hatched from the ground? Worse even than that, I fear. An order of once great knights has fallen into disrepute. It's the order of the Gossamer Shield, Your Majesty. The Golden Order. They were once the greatest of the knightly orders to serve the counts. Their virtues were extolled by bards across the land, tales that would make a troll weep. But they've been brought low. They're working as glorified bounty hunters for the coast. It is a stain on the honor of the East. Nonsense! Our military has suffered some setbacks recently, so we hired Gossamer Security to keep order. For a pretty penny, I might add. Military is now mediocre. Some patricians' wealth has decreased. Why is my character so competent? I don't see reflected by the game. Gossamer Security has been solving the problems we want solved, and kicking the buttocks we want kicked. Seventh, take us! Gossamer Security! How's it come to this? These are knights, not mercenaries. And they need reminding of a thing called... chivalry. Chicorée. Please, Your Majesty, I beg the Council to be reasonable. Holy shit. Recall the order and restore its courtly dignity. Invest in Gossamer Security to help protect the coast. Hire the order to join the Palace Watch. Ignore the situation. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a lot of impact for all those choices. And almost all of them will lower. It's 50-50. D is probably the worst choice for me. Probably the worst outcome for me. I guess C would be the best. Okay, vote. Vote for your own benefit. I'm scared. A, C, 50-50. Wow. A is winning. Did someone not vote? Ah! Liz votes for C. I'm gonna have to choose. I'm gonna have to choose between A or C. Fuck. That's bad. At least we will probably lower the scandal thing. At least they don't know what's happening. Flip a coin. No, wait. Let me think of the impact it would have. It would lower my treasury, so I would be back. To being poor. Recall the order would lower the stability. Bring down farming, and for the defiance, it's 50-50, I guess. No, I need to choose C. C is the safest, even if it costs an arm and a leg. I have to choose C. When they arrive in the palace, the Knights of the Gossamer Shield turn out to be petty, argumentative, and ruthless. Words away from Count Lucamarmo's romantic vision. But they are very, very efficient. On their first day, they catch a thief sneaking into your kitchens and beat him to pulp. Lucaramel? As for your honor guard, they and the other get on well. Certainly they all have very high opinions of themselves. Lucario? Alright, end season. It's time for the Chiefs to get the last goal. Ah, no, wait. It's time for the auction. Remember how it works? Bid for the monument you want, for the building you wanna have built. The two highest founded buildings get built. Okay? The counts have a shit ton of money, again, despite me taxing them. So, it's always the same. You need to tax the rich. They're still rich. Doesn't matter. Doesn't change anything. All right, are you ready? Have you checked all the options? All the thingies? The library is E, by the way. You don't see it, but the library is E. Okay? Let's go! The counts need farming. The patricians need defiance. But you don't really get that from the building. And the chiefs need nothing for now because they don't know what their third goal is yet. We have the aqueduct. I don't remember. And the deer park for now. At night 900 and 800. We can. You can? I hoard money. I mean, the patricians don't really want anything, I guess. Time's up! The counts get an aqueduct and get more farming. 1 point in farming. And the chiefs get 1 less point in farming. From the deer park. But the pretty deer. Why is chief -1? Good question. But deer good. Deer good. Your ambition. Suspicious knights. A growing crowd. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a peacekeeper. But so far, you've not convinced anyone. Ah, fuck. The kingdom is still on the brink of chaos. What do you mean on the brink of chaos? Stability 5, authority 8. Fuck you mean, nah-uh. I don't remember what was my goal. Your current ambition isn't working out for you. If you want to stop the nobles from overthrowing you, you need to pivot. Change your image. My profile picture? I think I could do that. Yeah, it's been a while. Your other advisors have some ideas. We should crush these disloyal nobles, smash their armies, and force them to submit. Your Majesty, if you help us spread the zeal of the nymph god, the church will lend our full support. With the backing of the church, the nobles wouldn't dare move against you. Uh-huh. Here's another idea. Declare war on the Ashmedian Empire. The nobles will forget their schemes if you win. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Don't listen to the rest of these fools. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's a lost artifact forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that any monarch who recovers it will rule over a golden age. The scepter Lise has? The scepter I sold to Lise? A few seasons ago? This one? I think I lost it. Faith and trade. Farming and military. Authority and faith. Authority and military. Woo! I'm gonna need a couple hours to think about that. Despite my best intentions, I have high authority for some reason. And the military is kind of high, it's kind of okay in all the nations, in all the regions. But when it comes to roleplay, I don't feel like going to war with the nobles. With this guy. As this guy. So it's the same thing as with my first character. Do I go roleplay? Or do I want to win? North look like they practice heresy. Break them faith. You win if the counts win as well. Because you'll be a cool vampire. I feel like farming and military declare war on the Ashmedian Empire looks nice. Vote for the thing that's good for me. Thanks, bye. Declare war on the Ashmedian Empire. Let's go. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I've already taken the liberty of contacting the Ashmedian ambassador. Oh, hi. Greetings, Your Grace. I am here to discuss the terms of our upcoming war. Wait. Wait, what? Let me explain something to you, barbarians. The Ashmedian Empire is far larger than your kingdom. Didn't you wonder why we never squashed you like a bug? Because we're divided by internal conflicts. It may seem that the Empire is ruled by its emperor. In reality, Ashmead is ruled by its generals, who battle endlessly for control of the capital. So why are you here? I am here representing General Kent, whose lands are safely distant from the border. If you were to invade, all we ask is that you send us your signal. We'll launch a civil war, taking advantage of the chaos to bump off some of your own rivals. Okay, why not? I will leave you to think of my words. Okay, interesting. If we take advantage of the Ashmedian Empire's internal divisions, we may actually have a chance. If you beat our oldest enemy, that would shut the nobles up for good. But winning still won't be easy. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's overall farming and military as much as you can. And of course, there can't be an open rebellion among the nobles. Okay. You remember we hired those Eastern Knights to join the Palace Watch? The Order of the Cobwebbed Seal or whatever? Something's up. They're flashing far too much cash, considering what we pay them. One of them has bought their horse a full set of gold teeth. They're vain and conceited. Why? One of them claimed she should beat me in the arena if we fought. She could beat me in the... Okay. As you see, they're not fitting in. But they are doing a good job keeping order in the city, and they're asking for their own barracks to keep them separate from the rabble. Oh, most pleasing! That sounds like a good way to honor our fine order. More money to spend. Investigate where they're getting their funds. If you vote C, you get money. Vote. You get $500 if you vote C. Anyone else voting? Liz is missing. Only Liz. Bribery feels expensive. Okay. You have the spy master eavesdrop around the palace. She knows all sorts of nooks and crannies to slip around unseen. Hopefully she will uncover something soon. Your Majesty, something is definitely happening at the university. People are massing outside the library of Old Law. Of course. Are they giving out wine? We should go. People in the university? This is surely witchcraft. This is sedition. Send the soldiers. It may be or worse. They may be getting, may be being educated. The law is too precious to leave to scholars or the people, surely. Burn down the library! Raise it to ashes! The university stands for truth. Let it work. Let it cook. Arrest a scholar and we'll get some answers. Vote. Authority up, authority down, authority up, stability down. Sorry, the stats. I was hoping that 3 people voting D and no one voting something else would have been enough. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I admit. Okay, okay. Okay. Nice. Looks pleasing. Where's the third patrician? Having things. Don't worry about it. So, what happens? The university stands for truth. Let it work. Let them cook. The council agrees that nothing is to be done about the potentially seditious activities of the scholars at Quail University. Over the next few months, the Library of Old Law becomes a nexus for revolutionary rhetoric. People talk openly about your legitimacy to the throne. -2 authority. Let the scholars cook. Finally! Finally! Far to the north, an ancient ceremony in a smoky clan hall reaches a fever pitch. Oscar, the chief's claimant, sits atop a throne of bones surrounded by god speakers chanting in a forgotten tongue. And thus, with Morgana as my witness, I hereby crown you the King of the North, the Lord Render, soon to be King of all the kingdom. Glory to the Lord Render, chosen of Baltor. Glory to Morgana and the North. The assembled chiefs roar in chorus with each other. Steins are smashed against one another in celebration. Now we must bring down the false monarch in the south and fulfill the prophecy. The only question is how. Vote for your new goal. Lure the monarch to the north and sacrifice them in a pagan ritual. A goal, lower on defiance. Sacrifice thousands of goats to the old gods and call upon them to intervene. Goal, raise own farming. Well, that's kind of a no-brainer, I guess. Liz is here. Hi, Liz. Okay. Lower own defiance. So it is destined. So it will be. Spread the word of all Morgana's children. The throne breaker has risen, and the false monarch will fall. What's the right choice anyway? Yeah. Way easier. But first we drink, in honor of the gods. More cheers erupt for the clan hall. Come morning, there will be a lot of work to do. CP. For the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower their own defiance to 1 or less. You still have to go -1. I forgot I had to vote for this one. It's okay. Ah, trade bonus. The counts are still getting more money. Bribe the chiefs. Bribe the chiefs! Thank you for the advice. Bribe the chiefs for more defiance. Thank you, Noah, for the... I mean, the patricians need defiance anyway. The Northerners need defiance to be lower. They have both. They both have their goals met if I do anything. So like. What I could do though is bribe the other ones. Oh, wait, lowers my treasury after tax. Okay, if I lower all defiance, I shan't lower chief defiance. They would instantly win. If I lower defiance twice, the patricians need to have defiance at 10 for the other regions, right? It doesn't count theirs, right? So like 2 plus 8, and they're good. Other regions, okay. Okay. Annoying. So counts get a bribe to lower the defiance to bring to 9. And the patricians get a higher tax because they have a lot of money too. And they are free active players. So they are privileged. And I think we should have a decent result. Rebellion report. Defiance is too high and 1 or more regions is considering rebellion. Too high? At least tax the chiefs too. If I tax the chiefs, the patricians get 10 defiance again. Rebelling will stop the region from advancing their scheme, and they can't be taxed or take part in normal votes. Chiefs of the North cannot start a rebellion. Oh, it needs to be 7 or higher. Okay. Okay. Loyalists, rebels. Okay. Ambition conquest. For the few last months, your marshal has been crisscrossing the kingdom, drumming up troops in preparation for your first strike against the Ashmelian Empire. Today, at last, she's returned, and she's brought one of the counts with her. Your Majesty... Nice. Your Majesty, the nobles are proving reluctant to commit their soldiers to your cause. They've sent a delegation to speak with you. Ah. Okay, what? Your Majesty, of course, we all support a war with the accursed dogs of Ashmead. Of course we do. We're more patriotic than anyone. But we're concerned about the harvest. Your marshal is telling us to raise all our able-bodied levies. Levies? If we do that, who's going to gather the crops? The kingdom could starve. Couldn't you just tell the peasants to eat something else, maybe? Cake? Just damn cowardice if you ask me, Your Majesty. But all the nobles are echoing this nonsense. The fools are worried about going hungry for a few years. Until we can persuade them that the kingdom will survive, they won't commit their full forces to our banner. Assure Count Lucamarmol that the kingdom can survive a few bad harvests. 50% chance. Let's go. By Xenia's ashes, your grace, you're right. The kingdom can survive a few hungry winters if it means teaching those Ashmelians bastards a lesson. Woo! Touch grace. That's the spirit. I trust we have the backing of the counts in starting this war then. Yes, your grace. Let's fucking go. One by one, your marshal approaches the nobles of your council, seeking their approval for the launch of a war against Ashmead. I suppose it would look bad for the patricians if we did nothing while the rest of the kingdom fought. Your August Majesty. Fine. We'll send our troops. Your Majesty. The chiefs never back down from a fight. You have my axe. The nobles are united behind the idea of a war in Ashmead, Your Majesty. Someone's missing. No, I had to convince the counts. I did it. Alright. Let's go to war. Blood for the blood god. I like the enthusiasm, but it's been a long time since the kingdom mobilized so much of its army. We need to ensure they're up to the task. I'll assemble the troops at once. Farewell. Your Majesty. When your marshal returns to the capital a month later... Whoa, okay, time skip. Instantly. She is at the head of an army. The head of an army. The soldiers set up camp outside the city walls. The armor gleaming crimson in the light of dawn. Inspect your troops. And then the 70% I fail. Okay. From afar it was impressive. Up close it's not a pretty sight. Attention! Line up for the monarch! You ride your horse up and down the line, a pit opening in your stomach. Is this all the troops you have? There are less than 10,000 here. To make matters worse, they are not exactly elite units. All units. All units. Some soldiers are leaning on their halberds, fast asleep. Others are wearing the armor backwards. One is trying to pick his nose with his sword. What the hell happened to my army? I can only apologize, Your Majesty. The army is in a sorry state. Look at that one, he's got no pants on! We need more men! You're right, Majesty. We need to spend some time whipping our soldiers into shape before we can hope to defeat the Ashmelians. To improve your chances of victory, focus on increasing the kingdom's military as much as possible in the next 2 seasons. The challenge will decrease in difficulty with each failed attempt. Raising the military. Verge of rebellion, the counts. 3 needed to start a rebellion. Okay. So the counts can start a rebellion whenever they want. If they want. Okay, what do we have? Only two thingies happening? Treachery revealed. You recall the last addition to the Palace Watch, Your Majesty? Them again. Okay. They wanted us to build a barracks in the Royal Palace so they wouldn't clash with the rest of the staff. And they had a little too much cash to splash. Cash to splash? They tried to pass information about your activities to the Count of Tavelin. Okay. They're loyal to money rather than their monarch. The Gaunt must pay very well. Too much splash to cash. I got the letters before these were sent, but this is a concern. They're seriously undermined. They'll seriously undermine you unless you do something. When you bring this discovery to the council, shock ripples through the chamber. Luca Marmol gasps in horror. Please, Your Majesty. This must all be a misunderstanding. No knight of the East would dream of betraying their monarch so cruelly. Uh-huh. Execute the treacherous knights. Execute them and Count Luca Marmol for causing all this. Put them in prison. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ah. I can't. I'm in an impasse because the patricians and the chiefs want the exact opposite. Again. Okay, vote. Vote. Of course, the patricians don't want to lower defiance. They'll vote for B, but they're the only ones voting B. So, we put them in prison. Of course. You have the knights hauled away in the most undignified fashion and tossed into the palace dungeons where they can't bother anyone. Out of sight, out of mind. Done it? Oh, it's donut time. I'm late to the donut. Whoa. I'm late to the donut. Let me do a thingy. I didn't see where it was. I didn't see it was already 9 p.m. I'm just asking her how much margin I can have for the game. I was honestly expecting the game to be way shorter. Need margarine? Yes. I was expecting the game to be way shorter. How much time have we been playing this game? How long was the previous game? Wasn't it way longer than expected last time as well? Was it? Couple of hours. Couple of hours? Okay. 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 You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna switch to the sketch session with Donut. And when Donut leaves, we'll go back to King of the Castle. At like 11 p.m. around 11 p.m. And we have a slightly smaller Vampire Survivor session. If that's okay with you. If you're okay with coming back after the Donut stream. Because I don't want to make her wait. Vote Vampire Survivors. I don't want to make her wait. And depends how long this goes on for. You mean the sketch session? I have no idea how long it would be. But on the schedule, it was about 2 hours of fucking around. Right now, we can do it whenever. Okay. So we can have a bit more of King of the Castle. Let's just end the game. Okay. For their part, the counts are relieved that you were merciful. Defiance down for the count. That's very good. Defiance down for the counts are very good. It's very good. Rebellion halted, and they can't rebel anymore. Chef Jessimo, how do you expect me to take this seriously, you crack-brained simpleton? Jessie and Cup Queen are fighting again. Typical. Of course. Of course they would. In every multiverse, I will find you. Shut your daft mouth and give me what I am owed, you hornless dog. Calm the fuck down. This pimple-headed lackwit expects me to pay her a huge quantity of gold just because her great-great-grandfather beat my great-great-grandfather in a foot race. A debt owed is a debt owed, is it not? Your Serene Highness, I only recently discovered this debt while combing through my ancestors' journal. Honor dictates that Chief Jesse Moo is liable for her ancestors' debt. I am with me on this one. By the old gods, this is ludicrous. I demand we put this to a vote. Order Chief Jesse Moo to pay her debt. Cancel the debt, it's too old to matter. Order Chief Jesse Moo to pay her debt, plus 2 centuries of interest. Wait. Because when it comes to defiance, if I cancel the debt, it would raise the chief's defiance and lower the patricians. You know that has an expiration date? Depends. If you cancel the debt, the chief defiance will go down. Right! If I cancel the debt, the chief defiance will go down. I can't veto. I have a cooldown. Okay, Jesse. If you vote for paying, you get your money back. How about that? If you vote for A, you get money. Oh, you don't want the money. So you're still gonna pay, but you're not gonna get the benefit from the vote? That's an interesting choice. Okay, Jess. Okay, Jess. Like it would change anything. You could get your money back from the debt you would pay. With the vote. No? No? Defiance up for the north, defiance down for the coast. I'm still 1 defiance away from the patricians winning. By the star player, this council is full of idiots. Fine, take your money. With pleasure. Yeah, you would have kept like 550. Cap Queen is full of money, full of gold. Alright. End season. No one has their goals met. Not even me. Stop the count. Anonymous voting. Reverse voting. Nobles must vote for their least favorite option, and the option with the least votes will pass. Okay. Okay. Alright. Heretical discovery. 4 times richer than the monarch. I am extremely poor. Your Esteemed Highness, I bring troubling news. A group of individuals in the coast are meeting in secret to preach heretical teachings and engage in rituals. They are adherent to the cult of the undivided. They believe the Ninth God did not destroy the eight deposed gods, but is in fact all of them joined together in unholy union. The ritual of the ritual of unholy union. Pure sacrilege. Regrettably, I require the Council's permission to launch a proper investigation. Otherwise, my inquisitors would have destroyed the cult before it had the chance to spread. Forget the nobles, I give you my express permission. I can do that? Why can't I do that? Why can't I choose the forget the nobles? What? Why? Why? Authority? I don't have enough authority. They could show that on the UI, I guess, but I'll hold a vote on the matter. Send inquisitors to the coast to investigate the cult. Deny the Inquisition access to the coast. Repeal the law that prevents the High Inquisitor from investigating at will. Okay, vote. Okay. I don't really know what to choose. B. B it is. B it is. Or big B. Okay. With nothing to rein them in, the cultists of the Undivided thrive in the faithless region of the coast, spreading their influence and gaining followers by the week. Fate is lowered to 1. Okay. Contested wreck. An opportunity, Your Majesty. A curved ship sunk last week just off our coast. I request permission to salvage the wreckage. Curved vessels are always full of valuable things. Wait... Wait. It might be off your coast, but it's in our waters. By the nymph. In fact, it's closer to our city of Hethos than any of yours. But you seeded those waters years ago in exchange for a chest of silver. You are having money problems, Your Majesty, esteemed consul. Don't let this liar fool you. Allow the chiefs to salvage the ship. Allow the patricians to salvage the ship. Salvage the ship, but return any bounty to Kurth. Leave the wreck alone. Okay. Alright, let's go. Stop fighting. We have more important matters at hand. We have the military to raise. Allow the chiefs to salvage the ship. The chiefs get the ship. What? But it's in our waters. The chiefs' defiance is now at 2. Getting closer. Move over. The council's word is final, isn't it? The operation goes ahead and yields a great bounty for the chiefs. Spices of Atish, Salish pearls, and a strange music box that sends everyone to sleep. Jessie got her money back. Kind of. What is a loof? It's a tiny loaf. Loof. Loof. I got 300. You got 300? Good enough. If you voted A earlier, you would have all your money back. Upsetting news from the coast, Your Majesty. Several peasants have been killed by a shark. Ah, Blowhigh is back. The Blowhigh monster is back. Moxie's creation resurfaced. You can't close my beach! What? That beach is vital for coastal tourism. You can't close it just because a few people got on the wrong end of a fish? Well, now I want to close it. You can't. It'll take this all the way to the council. I'll take this all the way to the council. Keep the beach open. Shut down the beach. Turn the shark itself into a tourist attraction. Come visit Blowhigh. The friendly shark. Tourist attraction. Yeah. The shark. The shark becomes the attraction. Everyone loves Blowhigh. Everyone loves Blowhigh. We get the D. He's genius. We flipped this on his head. Wow. The patricians immediately mount an impressive public relations campaign. Come to Prosper Beach. See the world-famous man-eating shark. Thrill seekers welcome. More people are dying than ever, but at least they all signed waivers. Everyone's happy, especially the shark, which grows very fat indeed. Eau de Chonker. Eau de Chonker. End season. Alright. Absolutely no one has their goal met. We're doing good. We're all so good at the game. We all made no progress. Let's go. I can have a new try at the army thingy, even without new military points. Alright, you soldiers have set up camp outside the city walls, their armor gleaming crimson in the light of dawn. I've done my best to whip them into shape for a proper war. Hopefully they're ready. Okay, 90%. 90%. Let's go! The camp stretches for miles outside the walls of the city. The ground has been churned to mud under tens of thousands of boots. As you approach, you are greeted by an awesome sight. Last time it was 70%. Yeah, they told me that with each try, it would get easier to you know, luck. Thingy. Failed. Thank you. Rank upon rank of hard-faced footmen, holding swords aloft. Knights on horseback, their plate mail glinting. Archers and crossbow men training furiously, hitting target after target. The army is no longer weak. The army is no longer weak. We are ready for war. Good work. Thank you, Your Majesty. Let's march. Our soldiers let out a full-throated war. Wow. Or something. For the kingdom. For the monarch. Let's fucking go. The army is a vast, stinking, hungry monster that swallows up the landscape as it marches south. When you arrive at the border, your soldiers spill across like a flood, sweeping away the surprised Ashmelian, sentries in their path. Drink my water. To tell the truth, you don't see much of the fighting. Your job is just to give inspirational speeches before the battle starts, wave a sword around, then duck back into your tent. The flood, Halo. Despite that, or perhaps because of that, your first Ashmelian campaign is a huge success. By the time you return to the capital for winter, you've conquered almost 100 miles of territory along the border. As the city gates swing open, you're greeted by a rush of joyous sound, clapping, cheering. Peasants are throwing roses at your carriage. Trailing behind you, of course, is also a retinue of wounded soldiers, nursing deep-seated trauma and grieving their lost comrades. The peasants largely ignore them. A residue. All hail the monarch, the conquering hero! Pull out the sword and give it a waggle. Wave to your adoring fans. The cheering somehow gets louder. They really think you're a hero even though you've spent most of your time in a tent looking at maps. When you return to your palace, your spouse is waiting for you. You air a nary two in their arms. My darling, you're finally back. Have been breathlessly following the tales of your conquest. I only wish you'd brought me along. Sounds like good fun, but I understand someone needs to hold down the fort. We have so much to talk about. Little Nari too has been growing up so fast in your absence. Sorry, dear, but the council has requested a meeting. Oh, of course. Well, hurry back, my love. Ah, yes, I will be back. As you step back into the council's presence for the first time in many months, the nobles all look at you with trepidation. She's smitten. As smitten. Welcome back, Your Grace. Let me be the first to congratulate you on your victory. But now we can get back to the business of ruling. There are many vows that need your attention. Okay. What about democracy, the constitution? I didn't have a choice. They were all the answers were no. Did the monarch misspeak? We may have won a victory, but Ashmead will strike back. And strike back hard. We don't have time for votes, we need to prepare. And if you scrabbling bastards don't unite behind the monarch right away, you'll wake up next year with Ashmelian soldiers in your bedchambers. Okay, okay, whoa. Okay. Nothing like a common enemy, eh? Yes, Your Grace, if there's one thing we hate more than each other, it's the Ashmelian Empire. After that, the nobles never defy you again. But it's not like your life gets easier. Your Majesty, I hate to interrupt your meeting, but I just received word that the Ashmelian Empire is marching on our newly conquered territories. They're sending 30 regiments. We need to mobilize immediately. With a sight, you head back to the palace to say goodbye to your spouse. Ah, shit. Here we go again. I win! I win! Let's go! The monarch is victorious! Let's go! The patricians succeeded in turning the palace into a hotbed of bribery and corruption. But what's new about that? They failed to gain the throne and lost money in the process, a bad investment. The chiefs decided that the time must not have been ripe. The prophecy was quietly forgotten by all except the god speakers, who waited for the right omens to arise again. Never had the chance to increase farming. I think there were a few votes where it was possible. I think. And I never got the option to raise military either. But I got lucky with the throws. With their plans in tatters, the counts retreated to their castles to brood. Their olive branch was rejected, the secret of eternity that they had guarded for aeons. They would not be so kind again. Monarch Nari's reign spanned over 15 glorious years, mostly spent fighting in foreign fields. They conquered land from Tavelin and Ashmead, lost it, campaigned to get it back. By the time the old warrior died, they were battle-scarred and celebrated as a hero. But most of all, they were tired. Monarch stats. Endgame ledger. Game length 3 years, 3 months. Spouse Torgeir of the North. Successor Queen Nari 2. Nobles. Wealthiest noble. Cup Queen. 3,100 gold. Poorest noble. Jess. With 350 gold. Kingdom. And then the end stats. Authority, treasury. I'm surprised I managed to win with a treasury so low during the whole game. Stability 5. The counts had the most stats all around. They have the most stats in all stats. The count min-maxed. I wonder how this happened. Alright! Thank you so much for participating in the game of King of the Castle. It was extremely fun. It was even more fun than in the first game, I feel like. They had a few patches to make it more balanced, because when we played the game, when the game came out, it was extremely hard for the Monarch to win any game, and they had a few patches to add options to make it easier for the monarch to win. And I felt that it was way easier. Done at time. Yeah, done at time. Thank you everyone for participating in King of the Castle. I'll probably have another game another time, maybe in 3 months again.